We don't
We'll
like you
recap
want
for you.
Lots of stuff happened. I got fucked up by a bunch of spiders.
Let's look. Did you want to just jump into the recap then if we're starting? So
Yeah, let's do it.
Look at us all, 7:31.
I guess I can start. So we started off in the village just outside of the demonic tower that we had been sent to investigate, called Betrayer's Rise. We initially tried to infiltrate the tower from the outside by flying up. Quickly realized that that would be a bad idea, and so we instead opted to go straight through the front door of this tower to explore and see what demonic artifacts we could find. We found out that a lot of the carvings and reliefs in the tower were over 1,000 years old, sort of pre-calamity, and we basically got sent into a bunch of rooms with various challenges or puzzles in them. So in particular, there was one room with a bunch of spiders in it, and we made the very poor idea of trying to tentatively step into it, which caused, I think, Tiburon to almost die.
Yeah, so I think the reason I went in first was because I have a really high sneak, and it didn't work out, and I just got fucked up.
Yeah,
like I was full health, and
your dead body.
I was full health. I was full health, Rodri, and they just brought me down to like 0, like in one turn.
nice.
And then,
Frodo
you,
style.
and then you spend the next 3 turns dragging his body out of
And now I'm super exhausted.
yeah. We danced with a couple of little moats on like torch sconces. That was a thing we had to do. And then we came to sort of this stained glass mural with a bunch of like symbols on it, and we sort of realized that we had to touch them in very specific orders, and if we didn't do it properly, we took a bunch of psychic damage, which all of us proceeded to take massive amounts of psychic damage. And then on the very last one, we touched the sun symbol, the 3 feet symbol, the spider symbol, and the horns symbol. And we heard a voice saying, "Let's make a deal." And Eric looked very worried about our party. So that's where we ended.
Nice.
We brute forced the puzzle.
I mean, kind of. We had a little bit of logic behind it, but yeah.
I think after the spiders, we didn't want to check out the rest of the whole like dungeon. So we just were like, this is like the way we gotta go. Scared about spiders, let's just take that damage and go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that puts us into this chamber. For sake of description, it's a long chamber about 30 feet wide by 70 feet long. At the far end where you find yourself is this floor to ceiling stained glass window. I think it's in the chat. You can check back through a little bit, and you'll see the image of the chat of what that stained glass window looks like. It is glowing with light, and behind you there are series of columns that go the length of this room. Next to some of these columns are these braziers that are flaming lit with the fire almost looking like a figure dancing amongst them. Some of them have changed colors as you've pushed the different symbols. But standing in front of this window, this stained glass window, you hear a voice. "Looks like you're in need of some aid. Care to make a deal?"
Eric, just before we jump into it, are we supposed to be in the owl bear now or no?
I'll send the link for the owl bear when it's appropriate.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it even worth it? He's just not going to waste his time, basically.
No, some last minute changes to location in which I am situated means I don't have necessarily the same access to Owlbear that I used to. So, anyways, would you like to make a deal?
Hypothetically, what would making a deal with you entail in terms of what are you offering to us?
I could offer you anything you'd wish, and we'll set the terms based on that. This voice emanating through the chamber, this bodiless voice, you can all hear aloud, just kind of echoing through the chamber over the fire.
So I will say, just as recap, last time when we had to make a deal, we gave them 2 swords and what else, Tibbs? 3 swords?
I think
One of my rapiers for sure.
Yeah,
My trash rapier.
yeah. Yeah, but that was just like there was like a skull that we had to offer things to.
Yeah, it wasn't a disembodied voice, was it? It was just like a sort of altar.
I think
Yeah.
there was a voice that said like, let's
Was
make.
there?
I'm pretty sure.
What did it say?
That
Yeah,
was just a cup.
it was an altar with a skull vase, and we were asked to make an offering. That's
Okay.
all I got. And I guess what if we say no, we're good, we don't want to make a deal? Is that okay?
Then I'll leave you to your own devices. You seem to be doing swell.
All right, thank you for the compliment. Good thing. What exactly could we call you?
You can call me your overseer, your protector, someone who's looking out for you.
What have you done to help us so far? As you can see, we're not doing so well.
Well, you seem to you seem to be curious about needing help at all, so I don't know if you need help. It's up to you if you want it.
Okay.
Because it seems like you're not much of a protector.
Group huddle away from where? It's a disembodied voice.
This feels like something he's would do.
Yeah.
Group huddle.
Go ahead, huddle.
Yes, huddle. Yes.
Do we,
He's in
do
the
we-
goddamn walls.
The huddles give me power.
No,
do we want to have a quick roundtable on health?
yes.
Yeah.
I'm at 17.
5.
5,
3.
3.
Okay, so you two need some help.
Okay, I could maybe help.
No,
Okay.
what is your health? Let's keep going.
29. I'm doing pretty good. There's only that psychic damage. I'm good at avoiding damage.
21.
I mean, I can heal myself. That's fine.
I cannot.
I still have a ton of spell slots, so I can give out some healing if we need that right now.
Okay. Let's before we make or consider making any kind of deal, let's heal ourselves up a bit, I think.
Okay, so I'm going to cause a little spirit to kind of, you guys first think it's Steve showing up, but it's just like a little flaming spirit thing. And if you just walk through it, you'll get 1d6.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Can we
And
all walk through it?
And I can give it out 5 times. So who
Does it have like, is it like a time or does it have like a limit to how many people can walk through it?
it's a limit how many people can walk through it, and concentration up to 1 minute. So just run through it. 5. If you guys want to double back, go ahead. You guys get to divvy up the 5.
Right,
I've taken 1 stroll through it. Thank you.
as you light this flame up, you see the braziers that are lit themselves. They
Oh,
start
fuck.
they start to swing and dance, almost like they're more energetic with the additional fire in this room. And you hear this voice. Oh, a fire wielder. I'm going to like you.
Okay. So I have opted to walk through once, as has Isa. Anyone else need healing right now?
Like, can you just heal?
Forge, you need some? Because aren't you?
No,
pretty
I
much
was just
it?
like, how's this? Is it unlimited?
There's
I got
5. So
yeah,
we
5
do out of the
uses
5.
of it.
5,
Comes right now. You guys gotta walk through it.
like 5 spell slots, or
Like-
like
God damn.
No. When I create the spirit, it just stays there, and the spirit can heal a number of times equal to 1 plus your spellcasting modifier.
All right,
So-
I'm walking
Okay.
Yeah,
through
I'll,
a second
I'll-
time.
I will
Sorry,
walk.
sorry, what was that? Equation?
Whoa, you can walk through it twice?
I already walked through it twice. Sorry, what was the equation? 1d6 plus?
Oh, it's just 1d6.
Okay, great.
Yeah. From
Yeah,
our
because it's so many uses, it's just a 1d6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
so. Can I take the 5th?
Go ahead.
1d6.
That's it.
All right. Tibbs, you walk through it as well?
If Fox, you want to put up another one, because you said only 5 people can walk through it.
I took the last one.
I
5
took
uses,
2,
yeah.
Matt took
Yeah.
1, you took 1.
Oh, Matt
Four
took
to
2.
No,
Matt took 1.
I didn't roll for it yet, so. we're
Oh,
good.
okay, yeah, so I just rolled for it, so I guess I'll take the final one if that's cool.
Yeah, you can take it, no problem. I'll,
Are you sure? Because I think you were at what, 7 now? 5?
I'm at 8.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Matt,
I'll
no,
take
Matt,
it.
I'll take that off. I'm at 20. You walk through it. You walk through that again.
All right.
My God, we rolled the exact same things each time.
Damn it.
So
All of
what
them
are you
terrible.
what are you at now?
8.
10.
10.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Do one of you guys want the 5th one? So
Okay, I'll cure wounds, both of you. You guys are really low, right? Like Borges, you're doing okay.
if I take that,
I'll do 1 cure wounds on myself.
Okay,
so
so you get cure wounds.
I took the 5th.
I will
Fire.
roll it for you just to avoid any complication of like who's getting what. Oh, it's not the best roll. I'm so sorry. You get 6. Just
My phone's over here. I took it.
Oh.
There's 5 in everyone.
Oh, this is that one. Okay. All right.
So Matt, you're cure woundsing yourself, and Fox, you're cure woundsing me.
yeah, and I just gave you
Yeah.
6. It wasn't the best roll, so you only get 6, unfortunately.
I'm gonna cure
Oh, I
wound.
appreciate it. Thank
Oh
you.
my goodness.
Okay.
I'm up to
And I still have some.
So what are you at now?
14.
Do you want another cure wounds?
I hate to burn all our spells, guys.
I got some room.
Don't worry,
I
I
take-
still have buffer. I got a buffer of spells. Don't worry.
I'll do it one.
Please and thanks.
That's better. Hold on.
That's 6.
Awesome. Thank you. 20. Living the big numbers
All right.
life.
There
have-
we go.
I've healed myself up to 30, so we're good now.
Okay.
I'll take it down.
Feeling better?
Yes.
Well, feeling more confident in negotiating now.
Good. So, is there anything that you'd like to ask for? Be happy to make it work for you.
So the
No.
goal of us being here is to get that artifact, right? Like one
An
of our
amulet. Collect an amulet inside tower or something genuine.
So is this
Uh,
a deal where we ask for something and you tell us outright what you want, or do we just have to accept that you will exact payment at some point and we have no idea what it is?
It's up to you. I can make the deal upfront and honest at the outset, or if you want to take the mystery box, I'm happy to put that in front of you too.
Okay.
Let's not mystery box.
No, you don't want to roll the dice on that.
I mean, Cyrus is like all about the thrill of the gamble, but
We trade Cyrus's soul. I'm just kidding.
no. Yeah.
I say we ask about the amulet. I mean, that's what gets us out of here, right? Finding that, and then we can leave.
Yeah.
Also, if I remember what little we know of this place, I don't think there are many other places. Like there's that whole other wing, but I think we understood that
We'd
was
have to
more.
backtrack to go to it, I think, from what we
I
saw.
think there was a lot more to the map than what we've seen so far.
Yeah, but it was
Yeah.
forward through the
Through
stained
here.
glass. Like, we're just
Yeah.
at the glass right
Yeah.
now, right? DM.
Is that what we're wishing for? Like safe passage
map?
through the glass to wherever we're
A
supposed-
map, you say?
No.
I could illuminate your path. That'd be something we could add into the deal.
Add in, is there already a deal going?
Well, what else would you like? It doesn't have to stop at a map.
Oh, just sound like you already have them going, that's all.
Okay,
The most suspicious group in the world.
now, we're suspicious? Okay, because is it, Sia wants something specific?
See,
I don't know if it's
like, isn't it
Yes,
the other person we made a deal with? Amulet.
my notes weren't that complete. All I have is Bazixan. Collect the amulet inside tower or something genuine related to cycle of the tides.
Matt's right. It's Sia who wants the amulet.
Tower is the last bastion of demon lords. Maybe empty. It's not empty. There
Yeah.
are spiders here.
So I guess like Cyrus turning to Sia says, well, as long as we're figuring out what we need, do you have a better description of what this artifact you're looking for is?
If you're looking for an artifact here in Betrayer's Rise, I would say you'd probably find it in the lower portions of the lower chambers of the tower that's here on the material plane. But if you want all the treasures, there are many doors that this place offers.
This is
What?
Sia that's telling us this?
The voice.
This is
Yeah.
the voice.
Oh,
That was always
I
kind
think
of
that was
implied.
asking-
It was
Cyrus
like
was asking Sia, but I mean that's helpful too.
yeah.
yeah. Well, wasn't this kind of a gate to another dimension?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's where all the
That's
yeah.
why they don't really want us to come in and out.
Well,
Well,
Oh, no,
they
no,
keep they keep things from coming out.
Yeah, we have to do our secret knock on the way out.
Yeah.
I don't remember what that knock was.
I do.
Oh gosh, we're stuck in here forever.
Miss or smoking a pancake as I misremembered it.
If what you're looking
That was
for is
such
a
a
map
thing.
map and directions, that's easy enough.
So that on its own, what would that be worth to you?
Maybe since you're traveling through, you could unlock a couple of doors while you're at it.
Unlock a couple of doors.
Right.
What doors do you have in mind, and what's behind them that's so intrigues you?
Why can't you unlock them yourself?
Yeah.
They're just
I'll
doors.
put them on the map. I'll put on the map where those doors are, and we'll call it even. Fair trade.
How many doors?
2.
Considering Spider Door of Doom was a door that we chose not to even try to defeat.
I mean, yes.
I mean, if we were gonna do this, I think one door would be reasonable. 1 for 1.
I feel like these are different doors he's talking about.
I think these are trans-dimensional gates.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
And that's what I'm saying. Like one's reasonable.
One's
one trans-dimensional gate.
the hell dimension.
Like he gives us 2 options, we pick one.
Are you giving us 2 options and we pick one, or are you just giving us 2?
No, you're the one in need of help. I could just let you simply die to your own devices. But it'd be much more salivating to get something out of this, wouldn't you agree?
We can't go
No.
back.
Yeah.
You can always go back if you dare.
And sorry, the reason that you can't open these doors yourself is why? Like what do we have to do to unlock these doors?
I figure you guys are smart adventurers. You could figure out how to unlock them yourselves. I'm not there. I'm Skyping in.
You're Skyping in.
Skyping
Are you
from the past.
are
Can you
you
hear me?
are you behind one of these doors?
Oh, I'm not behind the door.
He is the door.
Can
You
use
are the
the
door.
He's in the goddamn walls.
We need to, I was gonna say, can you travel through the door you want us to open?
I think all cards on the table. Yes, I should be able to. It's a big enough door.
All right. What? Speaking as someone who calls the material plane their home, how bad is it going to be if we open these doors for you?
I don't think it'd be bad at all. It'd be amazing, frankly.
Yeah.
Wait, why would
How
it be?
I am-
so?
Why
Inside
can't
the
it just
crap
be
out of this.
mundane?
He wants. It sounds like he wants to feast on the material plane.
Like, I would like an
Yeah.
uneventful door opening.
Eric, I want to check his intentions.
All right.
All
Give me
right.
an insight check against this disembodied voice.
All right.
We're really good at reading tone.
Gonna get a reading. No.
Oh. All right. It's a 6.
All right. I'll level with you.
Yeah.
I got locked out of the material plane, and I'm just looking for a way to get back in because I'd like to party. I'd like to get my like to get my groove on.
Man,
And then do
I
you believe him?
I've been there. I totally empathize with this disembodied voice. Cyrus is in.
I don't trust anyone who likes to party, so I'm out.
I hate parties.
Well, Cyrus, if you're in, I only have to make a deal with one of you, and the rest of you can benefit.
Mhm. Yes, that is true.
Cyrus, don't give me that look.
No, it's I mean, we do need a map, right? Like
I
this.
mean, we made it this far.
I think we made it pretty far without a map.
That's not. Do you want a map or not, Issa?
Well, I don't know if we need a map, but like, how are we gonna get where we gotta go? Like, can we
Well,
just?
How do we get through the stained glass?
We've already figured that one out. We did the thing.
Yeah, we did the thing that almost killed us, guys.
We just have to
So-
pick a different.
And now
route.
we're fine.
Like, so is the stained glass still there, or like, what's going on? Like, after we got it, so like, if I touch stained glass, what happens? Hopefully, I don't take psychic damage.
You put your hand against glass that's glowing, and you feel the glass texture against your hand.
Oh God.
So, I mean, as Eric said, we chose the middle worst option here. We could try it again.
Could try the worst
We
option.
could always bring this guy back by doing the same sequence.
I think that might be the worst option.
Yeah. I'm fundamentally opposed to making deals with whatever this guy is.
Oh,
But I'm not going to stop you guys from making that deal. But
It's a vote.
just so you guys know my stance. Like,
Yeah,
it's unnatural. I can't deal with this. Like,
I agree with Fox's first point. Disagree with that second point.
Cyrus is in. He's all in now. We haven't been able to navigate this properly ourselves without taking massive amounts of damage. So we need a little bit of a boost, and we're not like selling our souls or anything. So like,
I understand that. That's why I'm not saying we can't do it, but it's got to be a full group that agrees on it. Like, and I do have hesitations.
I have voted.
Eric, can I pray to my goddess? Like get a feeling, get a sense of direction.
Who am I
Pardon?
talking to? Do you know this guy?
Give me a religion check.
Cool.
Ow.
6.
Oh.
Never when I need it. A 6.
I'm sorry. That's a nat 1.
Yeah, it is a nat 1. I'm sorry.
You hear, so you're in this room, and the fires start to dim for a second, and those figures start to change shape and transmogrify into snakes that seem to like line up and swirl with it. And you get the sense that these snakes, as they're reaching out to you, are almost like inferring a message to you as you think to yourself, well, this voice sounds kind of cute.
I'm in. I do as the goddess guide.
See, I knew you'd see it my way.
I'm not saying I'm ever
Tibbs,
do this.
Tibbs, Peach, what
Unhappy
are
alignment.
you saying here? No stance on this, Tibbs?
Yeah, what are you guys thinking? Is
Really
Cyrus
don't like-
still-
I really don't like this place.
2 for, 2 against.
This is a super uncool place.
Does that mean you don't want to make the deal, or do you want a map to traverse it safer?
What guides Tibbs?
No more spiders. That's what guides Tibbs.
That's why we need
Add
a
that to the
map.
deal. No more spiders.
No more spiders. I'm talking ever.
Whoa, no.
I'm talking about the elimination of spiders in the material realm.
Oh, I
And
won't
that's
fight
how you
about
lose
that.
your soul.
That
No,
would- that
no.
would-
That'll destabilize
Changes
everything.
collapses.
I know.
You like mosquitoes? That's how you get mosquitoes.
But you get ants.
That's how you get super mosquitoes.
Yeah.
I really don't like this either, but I'm gonna have to say yes because we have not been batting 1,000 over here.
We did great on Dancing with Fire.
We did.
That's like
That's
did
the
okay.
one. That's the one that we did okay on.
and we still didn't do great at it. I say
Because
yeah.
Borg is a terrible
I say
dancer.
very reluctant, yeah.
Pete, you're gonna cause a stalemate,
enough.
or
That's
we good to
5.
make the deal?
How's that 5?
Oh, sorry. That's 3.
That's
oh, I
3
see.
to 2, and Peach
Yeah.
has voted.
This is how math works.
You can abstain.
Yeah, I'm kind of in an observer chair right now, but I would say if he really wants to make the deal, I'm not going to stand in the way.
Yeah, so if we're making this deal, 1 door, what we're agreeing to?
Yeah.
Just
Just
Well,
a
might
map
as well
for a
s-
door.
A map for a door.
All right. That's our offer.
Well, sounds like you're in agreement to make a deal. Here, 1 second, and you hear there's like a slight pause, and a minute or 2 passes, and then standing amongst you, in the center of kind of where the group is, you just see a puff of black and red smoke start to form, just floating in the middle of the room. And as that smoke dissipates, you see a parchment floating in the middle of the room. If you want, you can read over the details, but if we're going to make this deal, we need you to sign the legal paperwork, if you will.
Oh God.
In blood.
Well, if that's what you have, I don't know if you've had pens on hand, and did you bring any pens? But
I'll like burn a stick of incense if someone needs.
no,
like, we're
I've-
not signing in
I've
blood.
definitely-
in
gotta-
exchange for a map of Betrayer's Rise, the information provided to locate a ancient relic in said Betrayer's Rise, as well as some additional, I'll throw this in, tips and tricks along the way of things to look out for. That is being granted by the forebear, myself, in exchange for unlocking 2 doors as mapped on said map. So feel free, whoever wishes to sign on.
I think we should make amendments. We did not commit to 2 doors.
Yeah, I committed to 1.
I'm happy to not sign, because doesn't need 6 signatures.
So
Does it just need one? Can like Cyrus be like the one holder of this clearly evil map?
So there's
And
gotta be
also the
fine print.
signatory on this clearly evil contract?
Like, so what happens if the deal is voided somehow? Or we can't come through with our end of it?
I'm
Is
sure
Cyrus
there's-
just gonna
there's
die?
gonna be-
Probably
there's
says in the
fine-
paperwork, right? That's what a
all
Yeah,
there.
contract.
It's all
that's
there
what-
in the fine print.
All right, Cyrus wants to read this parchment over before signing it.
How long do you take to read this?
How long is it?
It's pretty thick. As
Oh, God.
Thick,
you
thick.
want to
We'll
read
do
through
it
the,
in
if
half.
you want to
We'll
read through the
it
whole
two
thing,
halves.
it'll take you at least 2 hours to read through the whole
Oh,
thing.
God.
At least 2 hours. Holy
What if
crap!
there's 6 of us? We could just each take sections.
Who benefits from short rest?
No, I'm fine.
Anything else we could do to,
I'm like reading it doesn't tie you into it. I was just like, it'd be 6 times as fast. Take us 20
20
minutes. Is that math?
I like Fox's idea of taking a short rest while Cyrus reads this contract.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Since I suggested it, I'll read it.
All right. So while you're reading the contract, I would like you guys to make me a roll. I want someone to pick on who's going to roll to see what happens while you take the time to read the contract.
Okay.
oh,
Just straight rolls.
Not Issa. I don't trust her.
Oh,
Rolling
I'm not
that-
gonna.
I was
rolled
saying you
crap
rolled
today.
that one already. I don't.
I know. Maybe I got it out of the way though.
It's a D10. I need one person to roll me a D10.
A D10.
What are we
Tim, Fox,
doing?
Peach. One of you guys go for it. Okay, Fox, do it.
6.
Demonic.
Middle of the ground. We'll see.
We'll see.
So as you're reading through Cyrus, you start to read, and part of the gist of what you're reading is a lot of nuanced language around the covenants, that this is a legal and binding contract, that the contract spans multiple planes. As you kind of work through, you suss out that a breach of contract would be binding again across planes, and forfeiture of for lack of a better word, soul would be punishment for the voiding of said contract. So if you simply unlock the doors, you will be free and clear of any of the retributions of a voided contract. It does go on to state that if the soul is forfeit, the rights to the corporeal form are also forfeited and can be auctioned off at the voider's desired seller. So they basically can sell your body to who they want. But again, that's if you don't unlock the doors.
It's all pretty standard stuff.
It seems pretty. Yeah.
However,
You were reading it, so
Yeah.
You get to pretty close to the end of the contract, and it says, by reading through the terms and conditions, it is providing consent that you agree to all the terms contained therein. And you start to see your name being drawn in to the contract as you read through it.
Oh crap!
All
All right,
So-
we're in it.
So we read it in parts. We would have no one technically would have read through the full
Well, that's
thing, and no one signed it.
Unfortunately, you met the condition clause, and you start to see your name being drawn in. However, because it took you that long, the room that you're in starts to split, and you start to see a chasm forming in the middle, in between the pillars, and you start to hear a coming from inside this pit.
Can you do that noise again? I didn't really catch that.
like a
Snack.
snarl.
It's like are you like holding back a sneeze?
Kind of. As you start to hear whinnies coming from this chasm.
Okay.
I need you all to make an acrobatics check
Did we get that short rest in?
to avoid falling into said chasm.
Yeah, did we get the short rest?
We will deal with that after that.
Oh, okay.
After?
All right, so I'm falling in the pit.
Unnatural 20.
You're good.
10.
A 3.
7.
And that's why
Athletics?
you don't roll, Issa.
Yep. That's fair.
Athletics, right?
Acrobatic.
Okay, 5.
Wait. Acrobatics. Woo. Dude,
Well, time
Oh,
to
I
do something
can't-
I
I
didn't want to
can't.
do later.
I can't bardic inspiration myself. All right. 7.
All right, so Agent Peach and I think Borg, I think you two are the only two that survived with a 10 or
Fuck.
higher.
Survive.
As you see 4 of them fall into this pit. You fall into this large chamber, which seems to not make sense in terms of how wide this round chamber is. Almost like a think of like the base of the Colosseum, the grounds. As you start to see horses running around this almost in a rage fury, as they're slowly running in like a degrading orbit around you towards you. You see the chasm about 30 feet above you, just kind of opening up to this space that you were in before, and you kind of see Borg and Agent Peach looking down. What do you guys do as these horses are closing in towards you?
Oh, so they're running at us.
They're running at us.
Yes.
And we're 30 feet down.
We see anything like that can help us like climb out of it? Is there like vines or rocks or anything?
Oh,
Do you have climbing gear?
I have boots of levitation.
I have Radiant Soul, which I did not want to do. What would my carrying capacity be with my wings?
I think it's on your thing. It's like your strength times 15. I think it's like a couple 100 pounds. You could probably carry one person with you.
Okay. It's unclear from my.
All right. Does anybody have
Speak
rope?
with the animals.
I
Speak with
got-
the animals. Whoa there. What's going on, guys? What's going on, guys?
Eric, I have a 50-foot rope kind of with that.
You can throw the rope down. So you got a rope coming down. You got Fox doing the Jurassic Park. Whoa.
Yeah.
Make a persuasion check. Sorry, an animal handling check. Because you say,
Well, so speak
I was
with
like,
animals
how
won't
many
give me
animals
like.
can you do this at a time?
oh, if
my
you're
turn.
using speak with animals, if you're using speak
Yeah,
with
Go get it.
yes. Give me a persuade. Well, speak with animals. Give me a persuasion check then.
Okay. We'll go with the green dice. I feel like that's persuasion.
Yes.
9. Can I get an advantage because I did the spell?
Say because you're 5. Yes, I will give you advantage because you are a fire druid. And as these things are closing in, you notice that where their fur, like their mane would be, it's actually all
Oh.
flames. So they are basically ponytas running towards you.
Oh god. Okay. Okay. 9 is as good as it gets.
Okay.
Not Rapidash. It's okay.
Who else fell? Sorry.
I did, but I'm
Oh, and Tibbs.
using my boots of levitation to levitate as high as I can.
Tibbs, how heavy are you?
Standard human weight. I don't know what that is.
Great.
Board threw a rope down.
Oh, yeah, that's
So
true.
you could climb up.
If you look like you're falling, I'll save you.
All right. Yeah, I'll climb up the rope.
Okay. So you guys all have one more round before these things are gonna trample you. So you're climbing. Give me an athletics check to climb.
God.
Can it be with advantage since I'm gonna spot him and with my wings?
No.
So it's 11.
11. You make it up about 10 feet.
Like, so, can I make like a redo slightly? I
Okay.
forgot that I had the rope of climbing.
What does the rope of climbing do?
It just gives knots. I can put knots in intervals to make so he has checks.
I'll give you advantage on your athletics check.
All right.
Peach, what are you doing?
I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy to make some thunder to try and spook the horses a little bit as they're running.
Give me an intimidation check.
Ooh.
Tiburon, what was your roll?
That was a 14.
Okay, yeah, you're about halfway up the rope.
It's going to be 16.
Let's see, that's contestable. 6. All right, you guys bought yourself another round as the horses slow down, but they are still moving towards you. So you'll get another round. Cyrus, what are you doing? Are you getting carried or are you still on the ground?
Well, I've got boots of levitation.
Oh, so you're just floating up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize Peach was down here with us. I would have tried to carry Peach.
Oh, I'm up. I'm
Oh,
just
you're
doing
up?
that from.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm up.
Walk. So you're on the ground. Cyrus is levitating. Issa's flying. Tiburon's climbing, and you're just whoa.
Oh, so you are using.
This is fine.
I
All right,
said
you
it
get-
out loud. I think I
You
can
get another round. What do you want to do?
I guess I start climbing. I'm not staying down here on my own.
Okay, give me an athletics check with advantage because of the rope of climbing.
So
Come on, Fox.
nat 20.
Oh, nice.
So you're just gonna climb over Tibbs.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
What the hell?
All right, Tib. Tibbs,
Sorry, Eric.
you make it the rest of the way up.
All right.
Give me athletics with advantage.
An 11.
All right, it takes you some time, but you make it all back up. This chasm still stays open as you hear the flaring of these nightmarish horses running around, basically in circles, looking for something to trample. As you get back, oh, that was, pardon me, that was unexpected. That was. This place is always shifting. It's best not to spend too long in one place, or else you never know what's going to pop up. That being said, I guess a deal is a deal. Thank you for signing it in full. So I will deliver the map, and you see the parchment start to roll up, and a copy is provided to you, and you can see like it's splitting into a second copy as it disappears into the black-red smoke. Taking its place. Come on.
You didn't tell us the details of this contract, did you?
Yeah, Eric.
I mean,
Oh,
He's the only one who read it.
right.
that's true.
Would you?
I mean, are you asking?
So I guess we asked like Matt. Sorry, serious. I didn't remember you signing
Oh.
anything. What was he talking about?
As I was reading it, like I looked back and the next thing I knew, my pen signed it all its own. But I think we should be okay. Like,
Well, I'm fine.
I mean, it's just, we get the map, we get the directions, we get some tips, and then I unlock 2 doors. Otherwise, my soul's forfeit.
I'm sorry. Pardon me.
Yeah, 2 doors. That
What
would
the
be
hell,
1.
man?
It's the art of a deal, guys. Come on.
Okay.
God. I gotta project strength. Be like, yeah, 2 doors, no problem.
Who or what is Molly? Should we be concerned?
About the giant weasels?
Molly is Borg's little pet.
Oh yes.
How long is he hanging around for?
I
should know this.
think he's gone by now, but get him for about an hour. Okay,
Yeah, 1 hour.
So we did take the short rest though, right? We got that.
you did get your short rest.
Oh, thank God.
Awesome.
So if you're venturing, you want to be heading to the prayer site at the base of the temple. So going down is generally a good thing. You always want to be going down in any given scenario.
Okay. All right.
There's a lot of ways to go down, and don't get fooled. Some are better than others.
I mean, so looking at the map, there's the staircase in the top left that goes down to presume.
Oh,
Yeah, that would be the easiest way to get down is the regular stairs.
Yeah. All right, so we just got to go back to the skull altar room, and perhaps there's an illusory wall to get, there's a really thin barrier there. So why don't we do that? Let's
Sure, go for that.
are you accompanying us, disembodied voice?
I'll be with you the whole way.
You want to make sure I hold up the end of the deal, I guess.
Oh no, the contract's binding enough. It'll take care of anything there. I just want to see how you progress. It's always fun.
Quick question. Does this map indicate what doors you want us unlocking?
Yes, you'll see them. I've marked them with gears because that's the icon that was the quickest to put.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I see that one that's got an angry face and
Oh, what's happening at the
that
rear
is
bar
a big bowl of soup. All right. Well, you know what they say. We shouldn't stay too long in one place. So let's see if we can find that that staircase.
So we're going back.
Yes.
Yeah.
All
All right.
right.
So Cyrus is going back the way they came through past to where the skull altar is.
Okay. Just make sure I got the right spot.
And we're able to just pass through the skull altar?
Well, yeah, because I didn't touch anything this time.
Yeah, well, it was a door that opened, so that the
Okay.
wall slid by, and it's just sitting there open.
We just had to dance our way back through.
Oh yeah, yeah. I guess we have to dance past the fire moats.
Or not.
Or not.
Maybe don't remember that, Eric.
No, I think we're good. We already got
As you
past.
return into this room, and just because Roger wasn't here, I'll reread this room. This chamber is empty except for the skull-shaped vase, which they had interacted with and opened. In this a semicircular table resting against the back wall. That's where you came in from. There are 6 narrow alcoves on 3 on either side of the room, on the east and west side of the walls, with the northwesterly wall where I think Borg has his figure. There was some text that was written on that wall, and you'd already translated because you've already been here, and that the back of this wall says, in abyssal, to me touch your hand, to me relinquish hope, to you accept death, to you invite hollowness. Was the riddle.
All right, forgot about that.
Now, to be perfectly frank, I did not write this one, so good luck.
Yeah, this doesn't. Of course, this does not fall under the providing tips along the way part of the
Well,
contract.
I could tell you it was one of my colleagues that wrote it. See, this place is a joint effort, a collaboration, if you will, and I will let you know of the things that I've seen, or things that I can help out with. But this one wasn't me. I just know that it's a riddle.
Can I make a religion check based on this to see if I know the god?
Sure.
Issa's religion checks.
I am so religious. The most religious person there's ever been. 15.
You gather that this was not one of the prime deities, but rather a betrayer god. As you get the sense that the abyssal nature of this may invoke some thoughts towards a god known as the Chained Oblivion.
Oh no. Eric.
It's fine.
It's fine.
I'm trying to decide how much Issa would know about that. Probably a lot, actually.
Maybe.
I mean, her goddess loves history. Cool.
So, staying in this room, what do you guys do?
I relay the information I gathered to the group.
All right. And as someone who knows nothing about religion, it goes in one ear and out the other.
If the words betrayer God don't mean anything to you, you truly are soulless already.
Wow.
It means nothing.
All right. Cyrus wants to walk up and try and touch where this this passageway should be. Like, is it still like a solid wall?
Oh, you're putting your hand to it?
Wow.
Soul's already forfeit.
My soul isn't forfeit. Come on.
I think that's what he said he did. Is that what you do?
I mean, he's gonna look to see if there's any like weird like imperfections, but then yes, he would if he can't find anything.
When you do touch it, because you don't find any imperfections, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
All right. Oh dear. That's a 4.
You watch as Cyrus, standing there putting his hand against the wall, a chain coming through the wall, almost like the wall itself is illusory. Chain wrapping around one shoulder, another chain coming, grabbing him by the leg, another one grabbing him by the arm, one around his neck, and just pulls him through this wall where he disappears.
Found the entrance.
As
So
he
it worked.
disappears.
So it worked then.
As he disappears, because you failed the check, you are going to receive a penalty, to which I will explain later.
Oh, I've already got a mysterious rash.
I was gonna say, yeah, you're really tripling down.
Okay. So, having seen Sirius go through the wall, I have a bit of trust. I will put my hand up against the wall as well.
Give me a wisdom saving throw to see how you fare against the chains.
15.
15. Chains come through, wrapping around the little dwarvish figure, pulling him in, basically grabbing you by your legs, flipping you onto your back and dragging you feet first through the wall as you're getting dragged in. However, you did a little bit better than Cyrus, and you are going to gain a benefit. Let's see. For the next day, you are immune to being frightened.
I always immune to be frightened. Come on.
Can I take the little ball thing that got us in the first room and without like having any of my fingertips near it, just real palm it, try and press it to the doorway?
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Do I see Sirius on the other side?
Yep. But I'll explain that to see what.
Yeah. I'm
is
just
it-
gonna be chatting with him.
Yeah, just bail on you two, or what's the plan there?
No.
We had earrings or whatever. Tibbs, we had psychic connection. Do you remember how we
I can't remember who had like that thing, but it was only for like an hour.
Okay.
Come on in. The water's great.
The water's great.
Fire is warm too.
All right.
Extra
I'll
water.
touch the door or the wall.
Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Surely there's a better way for us to be doing this, but
What do you mean? I
2?
can't be scared.
I'll go 2 and I'll just.
You just see
It was almost a nine. It was almost a fucking 19.
The first chain flies out, and rather than being like seeing your body and crabbing around one of your limbs, it hits you right in the face.
Oh,
As it does, the second one comes up and hits you in the groin,
oh.
and the third one comes up and wraps you around the waist and pulls you you through.
wow. Change did you dirty.
You also get a drawback from the failed save.
What else do I have, Eric? I'm already exhausted.
Oh, it gets worse. Okay, who's next?
Well, that looked real exciting, so I'll go next.
I like how
I
everyone
just-
just has given up on there's not any other way. It's the only way through.
Nat 1.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
This is going great. This is going great. But I
So
This is
Agent
wisdom save,
Peach,
right?
you see
Wisdom
where you
save?
saw You saw Cyrus, you saw Borg, you saw Tiburon, chains fly out. This time you see a black tentacle just wrap around and like wrap around Foe's neck and then like go into like one of his ears and then pulls him through.
Oof.
You also gain a drawback.
Okay, but yeah, I almost got Ted even with the nat 1.
I feel like Homer, like, hey, I got a Feezy.
I never got Manasseh's body back, right? Because just Spider Demo Town.
You didn't take the time to rebuild Manasseh.
Dominic.
Agent Peach and Cyrus. Sorry, Issa. Who's next?
I'm gonna make Dominic touch it. He doesn't have hands, but you know, nothing. Just slides against.
Nothing.
Right, come back.
I mean, I would say seeing this, like, it all looks unpleasant, not knowing where they, like, what's happened to them. Can you repeat what it says on the wall again?
Yeah. To me, touch your hand. To me, relinquish hope. To you, accept death. To you, invite hollowness.
And there's a skull on the table over there.
Yes, but you've already dealt with that skull.
Okay. And does touching the skull do anything? I know it's like used up or.
No, the skull was it was actually like a skull vase, and you put stuff in the vase and it opened the door. That's what it did. The skull itself is the skull vase is embedded onto the podium.
Oh, okay.
And when you touch it, nothing happens because you've already moved the podium.
What if I Eldritch Blast the door?
You elbowed the door?
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, Eldritch blast the door. Go for it.
This is gonna be great. Forgot how to do everything in D&D. 22. The hit.
So who's the last one to go? Fox, you get hit by an Eldritch Blast as it flies through the door and hits the last person to go through. So
Roll your damage. What are we talking about? Or so does it automatic? Is this auto hit or
well, it beats your AC. So
what?
It's 10. I'm so sorry.
You rolled max damage.
I did.
So that was my short rest that you just took away. Nice.
Can we hear them? Like, because I'm just thinking on the other side, I wouldn't know.
yes, you can hear them.
Okay.
What the hell was that?
All right, so we won't do that again.
Yeah, I'm moving very far away from that door. I don't know if I'm going to go around the corner yet. I'm just going to
No, I would like to wait as well.
yeah, I'm not going around the corner yet. But
I
yeah,
wouldn't want to leave them. Like, I wouldn't want to leave them in there, so I'm going in.
Boris, you're already in here, right?
Oh yeah,
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
I can't be scared. Frightened.
Where is my wisdom? Thank you.
Oh, you're fine.
23.
Okay. You get pulled through as chains coming around, wrapping around you, but as you get pulled through, you feel emboldened by the experience, and you also cannot be frightened for the next day.
Woo.
I'm just constantly frightened for the next
All
day.
right, I'll rip the band-aid off then. Last, but not, well, maybe a little least. That's
I'm at
12.
the bottom. You can't do worse than me.
All right, Agent Peach, do you want the chains or do you want the tentacles?
Give me the tentacles.
It matches your tattoo.
Yeah,
Or no,
exactly.
Tattoo. Yeah.
So you get tentacles fly out and they wrap around you. I don't know if you like it or not, but it pulls you through very violently. As you come through, you are also going to receive a drawback, which I will explain if and when it comes up.
Okay.
So that is
See it coming through the wall?
yeah, I can see what would come with you. We'll see
Be
how.
alone.
Ah! Sia did not do well. She is not emboldened by the experience. She seems scared. Okay, so as you turn around the corner, you're first overwhelmed before what you can see in the room is what you can smell. The chamber reeks of death and incense. To the west, you see an opening, an archway that leads to a small room. And to the north, the top of the room, is a hallway flanked by two statues of swollen, warm-bodied abominations, each with 3 arms and the hairless head of a howling, fang-toothed man wearing a crown of black spikes. The hallway past the statue is lined with what appears to be a dozen of curved, quivering blades and ends at a double door mounted above. Mounted above which, from where you are, you can just kind of make out an 8-inch tall canister made of translucent crystal.
Where's that canister? Above the door at the end of the hall?
At the far end of the hall, you can just make out this little crystal canister that sits above the door. Oh yes, this is Torog's room. Oh, he was a sly devil, if I say so myself. A little too into the BDSM, but you know, to each their own.
What's the color of the crystal above the door?
It's translucent and like clear. Like
Okay, so there's no color to it.
No.
Who's got the laser pointer?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
One
I'm just like a
douche was
cat,
sitting in the
kid.
back with a laser pointer.
I mean, one of you had a mirror, right? Or something reflective?
Magnifying glass.
I cast light. Just cantrip. Take the magnifying glass, try and aim it at the crystal. We can do this.
How far away is the crystal? We could also shoot it with Eldritch Blast.
Each square is 10 feet, so that's what, 70 feet?
Oh yeah, we can hit it from here.
Let's try not destroying it first.
What's in the room on the left?
I think that's where the crystal box is, right?
No. And the
Oh,
hole.
sorry, I thought that little white thing was the.
Eric, can I investigate the room to the left?
Sure. Let me just make sure I don't miss anything.
Oh,
I'm
shoot.
intentionally tucked into this corner.
Walked right through the middle, right into the room.
Yeah,
Me and Fox.
yeah.
As you walk into this chamber,
Uh-oh.
Oh, we might not make it to the lower room yet.
This room couldn't possibly be trapped.
Was it the hallway of knives that like set you back?
I'll just make sure I got the right chamber here.
Oh god.
That's where all the gold is.
How did you get that laser point?
Oh.
Pointer tool. Yeah?
But it's just right click. I just didn't realize. Yeah, I didn't realize I could see it.
There we go.
Oh god, this
Oh.
is. Oh wow! Yeah. Pew, pew,
Suddenly,
Okay, so I had it wrong. That's good. That was the wrong
Oh,
chamber.
we're children. We're just fucking children. Oh god.
Just playing
Okay,
an
what was-
imagination
okay.
game with my
I can
friends.
play that.
Okay.
Wait. Who's,
As you guys are in this
Go
room,
on.
you notice that as you're speaking out loud, none of you can hear each other.
Oh,
wait, all of us or just those two in that chamber?
All of you.
Oh,
As the
That's
two of
odd.
you walk into that chamber, you notice that there's a door. A door to the far side, which likewise has 3 arms that are all circling each other, kind of like grabbing each other, but in a triangular pattern, with a circle in between. And then there's like a handprint on that circle in the middle that, you know, can be placed kind of just up against the wall, up against the door.
that's in the little room?
Yeah, that's what you see on the door.
so we can't hear each other. If I like, can we hear like, you know, the sounds of our boots moving, like other ambient noise?
your odds? I'm even. Got a D4. Oh, it's gone.
Eric?
You can't hear anything.
The one,
Footfalls,
that's you.
shuffling of your clothes, nothing is making a sound in this room.
All right. Well, while they are exploring that room, I'm keeping an eye on those two statues.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll go. Oh, how do I move myself? Move tool. I'm gonna put my hand on the hand.
Ah!
As you do, you feel the door move, but you don't hear any sound. As the door slides open, you see a small alcove behind. The floor of this small room is crusted with dried blood, and the walls are lined with hooks, spiked whips, and other implements of torture and self-flagellation.
Flagellation.
Flagellation.
Slouched in a corner is a desiccated human body in alkalites robes.
I kind of want to just burn the whole place down. I think I'm going to check the alkalite, I guess, just see what. I'll investigate what the hell's going on in here.
Okay. As you do, and you start pouring over the body, you find 22 gold pieces and 4 stoppered vials. Each of the
Okay.
vials contains what looks like blood. As you do, the skull of this alkalite's body clicks up.
Yeah, I know I should have just put this bastard on fire.
And while there is no skin, you can almost feel like the skull is smiling as it starts to light up in green flame,
Oh no.
cracks off the spinal column of this acolyte and starts to float.
The head's floating?
The
Can I
head's
cut it?
floating.
Skull.
Can I attack it?
Let's take a break there and we'll pick up with initiative afterwards.
Ooh.
11.
Cyrus,
17.
Agent Peach,
22.
okay. And Tiburon.
14.
Let's see how they do. Ooh. Okay.
They plural?
All right. So, Agent Peach, while you're in this chamber, you can't hear anything. I don't think where you are you can see anything, but you are going to be first in the order to act or do anything if you can.
Okay, so I just like feel like I'm in combat.
No, I'm just going to see what you want to do first before I take the next actions, and then
Okay.
maybe you'll get notice. But there is no sound in this room.
Okay. So from what I can see, there are these 2 statues as that hallway of knives. To the left, though, that's where shit's going down, presumably. All right. Well, I will move, and it's 10 feet per square, right?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm just gonna. Okay. Well, I will, I guess, go in and try and see what's going on. Is this my guy?
That's easy.
Oh, you're coming in?
Wait, who's like the satyr?
It's you.
That's my little icon?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's you.
Peach.
All right. Cool. Yeah, I'll try and. Sorry, I'm just trying to check out my.
That is the best
Okay.
run I could do based on the description you gave me in the first episode.
No, that's perfect. Cool. Yeah, I'll go in. I have a movement of 40. So what, I guess, do I see as I get in there?
As you go to see just check on them, you see a large floating skull wreathed in green flames, floating. I don't know. Have you ever played Ocarina of Time and there's like those
Mhm.
skulls that fly around that are on
Yeah.
fire. It's one of those.
Oof, okay. And it's just floating in the air. Is there anything below it or anything? Like, does it look like it came from somewhere?
You see Fox manhandling the rest of the corpse below it and picking up stuff off of it.
Oof. Okay. And
This
this
does
is
get
like,
all the
this
pops
is full, like the corpse has been dead for a while.
you gather, yeah.
Oof. All right, I will, I'll try and blast Sacred Flame at the skull, I guess.
Okay.
Yes, that'll be a dex save.
Ooh, yeah, that won't save. So what's the damage?
Excellent. It's going to be a 2d8 of
Ooh.
radiant damage. Oh, it's only going to be 3 radiant damage.
You gather that this, while it's still only a little bit of damage, you singe the side of the skull. It almost burns a little brighter than you were expecting, as the radiant seems very effective against this this creature. You can't hear any sounds, but the whole thing reacts, almost like the fire is replacing the skin, as you can see it wince at the at the attack. I'm going to say that's your movement, unless you're doing anything else on your turn there, Agent Peach.
Nope. I think I'm. Maybe I'll use the rest of my movement to just back up a little, just slightly behind cover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Yeah, if you're so the rest of your movement, you're still in the doorway.
Yeah, so I have 40 movement speed.
Okay.
So I think I was at about 30 there.
Yeah.
Going diagonally.
As you see this thing, as you're backing out, you start to see this thing glowing brighter and brighter green, as all of a sudden a mote of flame flies off of it towards you, kind of in the middle of this chamber, landing right around where Borg is. I need Borg, Fox, and Agent Peach to give me a dexterity saving throw, please, as you are all hit by the fireball that this thing fires at you.
I am rolling
19.
good tonight.
How much?
6.
6. Let's just roll the
5.
5. Ooh. Not great. Great. Need one more d6. There we go.
Oh, nice. That's exactly what I want to hear.
So 10, 15, 20. 24 damage total for the people that didn't save. So Fox and Borg, and then in Peach, you take 12 points of fire damage as it blasts out towards you, the fireball. And just
And does that
lighting up the chamber. Everybody else sees this blast as you almost see Agent Peach getting blasted away from this room.
And is that half, Derek, with resistance?
It's halved again if you have resistance to fire.
Yes. Great. So 6.
6 damage.
Great.
Issa, you're next up. Cyrus, you're on deck.
Okay.
Are they considered undead, just for future reference? The skulls?
Let me just make sure. You can find out.
Okay. I am going to. Did you manage to hit them, Peach?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and the radiant damage seemed to really do something, but you can't hear me saying this, I guess.
No, that's fine. But I would have probably seen your flash and then seen their flash. Like,
Yeah.
so I know something's going on at least from around the corner, because I worried otherwise I wouldn't know what was going on at all. Serenity now.
Should use your
I should use my,
Issa dice.
and yet that was a 2 for my attack, which I'm assuming won't hit them.
No, a 2 will not hit them.
Cool. Then Isa is going to try and, for my movement, creep up this wall
Okay.
without being in the eye line of the statues as much as possible.
Okay. Yeah. So you're trying to attack this thing over here. Now you've kind of worked your way around so that I can't see you. That being said, Cyrus, you're next. Tiburon, you're on deck. In terms of
So, okay, so are
this
the,
big flash, you see Agent Peach like an explosion of fire as he gets blasted away from this room as he like walks in and then just boom. What are you doing?
so if I come to like look into the hallway to see what caused the explosion, like because it's Fox and Board are in there. Are they both still up, or is one of them unconscious?
Couldn't tell you.
Oh.
I don't know.
That.
Are you alive?
Can't hear us.
You ask and you can't hear a sound.
But if
But he
I
can see
if
them
I
now.
if I
I'm
look
standing.
in
If you see
there-
me, I'm standing.
You're standing. Okay.
I think Borg's standing as well.
I'm standing as well.
Okay.
Okay. So I was like trying to figure out if I needed to heal somebody.
I didn't hear anybody go down.
All right. So, seeing as this is a flying skull, Cyrus doesn't think hurting its feelings is going to do that much damage, so it's going to raise up the crossbow and fire a bolt at the skull.
Okay.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Natural.
That needs to go away.
Natural one.
Gale.
You fire the arrow into the corpse that's below it. the acolyte robe that Fox is pouring through. You just see an arrow fuck into it as it misses the figure and pins the robe shut. But you're able to pull your hand out in time.
Turns to Agent Peach and Mal's like, I got it. Okay. Well, I don't think there's anything else that I can do.
Tibbs, you're up.
Yeah.
All right.
Fox, you're on deck.
Each square is 10 feet air.
Correct.
All right. I guess I'll move to right here. Can I see the floating head, or is it still like tucked away in the corner?
Tucked away in the back. You have to kind of get in that that side chamber to access it.
Hmm. Can't really do anything right now. I guess Eric, can I hold off for now? Because there's not really that much I can do.
Yeah, so you can hold and ready an attack. So if it comes near you, you
Sure.
can attack towards it. Fox, you're up next. Borg, you're on deck, which I think he'll join us when he gets here.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to be freaking out after getting hit by that fire. It hurt. And I'm going to get Steve to come out and help me. So I don't have a little dude. I might just use Molly for now.
Pardon?
I am. So
Yeah.
Steve is going to pop out there, and that's going to cause DC 15 deck save for what's his face, Mr. Flamey Skull Boy.
That fails.
Perfect.
They're- they're-
2d6 fire damage. So that's going to be 8 fire damage.
Okay, you start to see the fire build around him, and the
Yeah.
green flames start to brighten up and kind of retake the shape that was singed off from Agent Peach's attack.
So it heals from fire.
you can gather that it didn't hurt it.
Okay, well, at the very least, I'm going to get Steve to get me and Borg right the fuck out of here. Oh, where is it? Within 5 feet of me. Yeah, so Steve is going to run in between me and Borg, and then it's going to teleport us 15 feet away.
Okay.
Yeah, just to. So I don't know. He's just going to bring us like over here or something. It's not going to be that far because there's a really.
Oh,
slow
he's
spot.
taking all of you. Okay, cool.
Well, yeah, it can take me plus any creature within 5 feet. And
So, question is, Borg, did you want to teleport, and what are you doing on your turn?
oh yeah, I figure you wanted to get out of there after getting hit by that. If you
Yeah.
didn't, you might take damage if you want to stay.
I'll take the teleportation.
Okay, sorry. You can always run back in if you want.
Yeah, that was my thought.
And yeah, that's my turn. I'm looking pretty rough, just gotta say.
Okay. Borg, you're up next. Peach, you're on deck. Borg, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the skull.
Yep. As you start to see that your mark light up around it.
So is he like within the doorway now, or is he still like in the tucked around?
He's right at the doorway, so you can see him from right at the precipice of this alcove where you are. So if you want to fire in, you can see him. He's pretty big and pretty bright.
Okay. I will then take my weighted hammer and huck it at his head.
All right, give me a melee or a ranged. Yeah, give me a ranged attack roll. It's a strength attack with your.
10.
You throw the hammer just into the room, and it just like floats away, floats back, because your
Okay.
hammer with a 10 does not hit this thing.
So can I use this? There's a limit amount, but like I can make it hit automatically. It's half damage.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna do that.
So your hammer hits the wall and then flings back. As it moves back, it hits it in the back of the head. And you get some damage. So roll me the damage on that.
6.
Okay.
Worth it.
Pretty good. I like it. Peach, you're up next.
I will also take, a step back.
Yeah.
I think I have.
Peach, what are you doing?
Oh, do
Alright.
the Hunter's Mark is next turn, right?
No, it's his turn as well.
Okay. Can I deal that?
Yep.
That'll be a 6.
Nice. Okay. Peach, what are you doing?
All right, I will come in, and I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt towards target. That's a 24.
Yeah, that'll hit. Give me a description of what does Guiding Bolt look like when Agent Peach casts this spell, because I don't think I've.
Agent Peach casts it. Gonna pull out my magnifying glass. I'm gonna look through it with my eye, and this radiant light is gonna come out as I'm inspecting this thing with like just pure radiance. I think that's gonna be it. So
What's the
we'll
damage
just
on that?
roll. It's 4d6.
Whoa.
Hit it.
That's going to be 15 points of radiant damage. And the next attack, if it's not finished, will have advantage because of the light that's still glittering on the target.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, nice.
I want to line it
With
up
the hammer?
perfectly. Sorry?
You just got it. It had
So-
28 points of hit points left, and the radiant doubles.
Oh,
Sick. I'm gonna look at it through through the magnifying glass. It's gonna line up perfectly with one of its eyes, and I'm just gonna say, "I see you," and then blast this thing.
Nice. Oh, and you just hear oh, you don't even hear anything. It pops, just like a skull just pops, and the flames start to dissipate.
Do we hear the pop?
No, you don't.
Okay. Cool. I'll wave everyone in, assuming that we're out of combat.
Those statues moved.
No.
I was sneaking up to the statue with the intent. I now have 2 cloaks because. Oh no, I don't. Sia and I just traded. I'm just gonna take a piece of the bottom of my cloak and from the back of the statue, like tie a blindfold on it.
Okay. Yeah. You climb
That'll
up.
show it.
Can
Yeah, you
we,
have to climb up a little bit, but you're
it's
able to-
still quiet, right?
yes, it's still quiet.
It's half as quiet. Just kidding, imagine.
Yep, still quiet.
And the body is still in that room, like the corpse is.
Yes.
Yeah, it didn't really have much on it. I grabbed a little bit of gold and some. I can't even tell you guys this. Here, I'm going to show you guys what I grabbed, which is some gold and 4 vials of blood.
Sorry, what was
I feel like Cyrus would just be like, "Oh, you're offering gold."
Ooh. Cyrus would do that actually.
Sure, okay.
Um,
I'm gonna fight it.
Eric,
Yes.
can I inspect the statue and see if there'd be any place to put blood?
Yeah, give me an investigation check. No, you don't
No.
need to. As you pour over the body, there really isn't any pocket or crevice that blood would naturally like fit into. There's some like relief in terms of the natural structures, but if you even need to investigate it, it doesn't look like there's a spot for blood on these statues. Or
Okay.
these vials, if you will.
Nothing like, yeah.
I'll save you the effort there. It does statues.
With the blades, are they like looking at it straight on? Is it like blades mounted at different heights? Are they all at one height consistently?
They're mounted at different heights and they're just embedded into the wall
Mhm.
on either side of the wall. So there's only like a 5-foot path down the middle of this with blades kind of at all heights along each edge of this.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was doing nothing.
Go for it.
I throw a rock down the hallway. I've got 28 more of them.
28 more rocks.
Stone goes down.
None of the blades move.
None of the blades move.
I like to point at Fox. I point at the blood. And I point at the blades. Indicating I want to pour the blood on a blade.
I hand you some of the blood, and then I go sit down in a corner, pet Steve for a bit, and I'm gonna like heal myself.
So Eric, I'm gonna like try to just drip like a drop on one of the blades and see if it reacts
Just
to
a drop.
just a little drop.
Yeah, the vial has about an ounce in, so just like a drop. As you put the drop on, the silver blades that are protruding from the walls start to twitch.
Just twitch.
Are these teeth?
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. These are teeth.
They're blades, guys. Clearly said blades. All right. I'll
Yeah. They're moving, right?
offer my blood back to Fox. Do you want this blood back?
Sure, I'll take the blood back.
Can Cyrus have a look at the floor of that hallway just to see if there's any like things that like either look like they move, like pressure plates or anything like that?
Yeah, give me an investigation check with advantage.
Oh. That is investigation 18.
As you look through with an 18, you notice that where the wall meets the floor, they're not like fused together. There seems to be a gap right there. Like there's room for play. As you hear a voice, "Oh, careful. I'm pretty sure if I recall, there is some sort of fulcrum point underneath this floor."
Kind of fulcrum point.
Torag was he was a dirty bird, if I say so myself.
A bird.
Eric, at the end of this hallway, you said there's like a crystal thing. Is it like a crystal bottle? Is that what you said?
From what you can see, it looks like a cylindrical, like what did I say it was? Because I want to make sure I get the like a canister, translucent canister at the far end.
Do you guys think the blood goes in the canister and then it opens the door?
Maybe.
Maybe. What if
Maybe.
Cyrus could try and Cyrus is gonna point to like his boots and gesture like float over.
Yeah.
He's gonna try it. He wants to try and like levitate.
Yeah, I'm gonna
across
say,
the hallway.
I'm gonna Kate, like, you go do that. You,
Yeah.
You go do
I'm-
that.
You go do
I'm
that.
Giving you the blood.
Has the fulcrum aspect been communicated somehow? Like,
Oh,
no,
I suppose.
No,
I
he's
suppose
fine.
that's
He's not
true.
touching it. He's fine. He's good to
So
go.
wait, who did the voice talk to then?
I guess all of us.
oh, yeah, I guess.
Okay,
so.
okay.
No?
Just-
None of us?
Just Cyrus?
Oh.
Yeah, so I guess
Cyrus
with that in mind, Cyrus would point at the floor and give like a big X, like
No
Like,
bueno.
I guess so.
No,
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and sit down in the corner. You have fun with your floaty boots.
would just
Uh,
before you float out there, do the statues look like they would be able to be shuffled at all, like moved? Or are they like solid?
You can always try.
I'm just thinking if they're weighted and there's fulcrum involved. I'm assuming the statue is there for a reason.
Eric, I'm gonna try to slide one.
Give me a strength check. As you lock down and start pushing towards the statue.
Oh, 5. Not one.
Pardon?
Not one.
Oh,
Can I tap him on the shoulder and try and like pretend like I'm just helping a little bit?
I'm just still
Yeah.
tired. I'm tired from before. Don't.
okay. So here's what I'm going to say: is if you want to help him push, you can help push, and I'll let you I'll also make a strength check.
All right, it's
I'll
a
add your
10.
numbers together.
It's a 10.
So that's it. So what was your strength total?
5.
5, 10. Yeah. As you start pushing, the statue itself doesn't move, but as you push against it, just for that little bit, you start to see runes light up on it. And when I say like runes, it's not like it's glowing. It's almost like it's as you push against it, the pressure of the stone bends a little bit and almost like it's weeping blood into like runic figures.
What?
Can I read them? I'm not
what-
that far away.
Does anybody speak abyssal? Sorry,
I
infernal.
speak everything.
Infernal. Yeah, we have
I
a few
speak infernal.
Or sorry, I don't speak it, but I do read everything.
So anybody that knows infernal or can read anything, the blood starts to read, revel in the pain you inflict on others, relish the pain you suffer yourself as an offering to the crawling king.
He's a crawling king.
Must crawl. It's so simple.
If I'm gonna cut my finger with one of my daggers. Put it against the runes.
You wipe your own blood against the stone and
Great.
Yeah.
Glad I tried that. Revel in the pain you inflict on others. What was the second part, Eric?
relish the pain you suffer yourself as an offering to the crawling king.
So the offering might be just putting it in that container at the end. I
Yeah.
think
That's true.
that might still be the offering, and then I don't know, just like, yeah. Get
Cyrus.
cut.
Yeah. Cyrus is gonna gesture to grab one of the blood vials.
I'll give them all to you if you want them.
I shouldn't take.
I don't want these. I really don't want these. You guys
I
can
just
give
want
them
to take
back.
one. She's
Take
like, no,
one.
no, no, one.
He's just like,
Can I?
Oh,
Okay,
get
I
out
can
of
grab. I can grab one of them.
Yeah.
Cyrus is really convinced that he's super clever and thinks he can levitate like down this hallway
Okay.
without issue. So he's gonna do that.
At the top,
What do you mean?
there's knives at different heights. I'm wondering if
But-
you're like keeping close to the ceiling.
But the center is fine, so
Yeah,
Well,
I
center-
mean-
the center lane's fine. So if you do
Yeah,
that-
I'm not gonna go near the blades, but I'm
unless
not
you
gonna
trigger
touch the
something,
floor.
you never know. You never know. Yeah.
No, fine. I was just like, I assumed the blades were gonna.
right as you float down without issue, you
Yeah.
get to the far end,
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
floating at about the door height. You are face to face with this crystal canister.
Okay. And so the door is closed, and it's like if I can't open the door.
No, the door seems to be locked.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and put the contents of the blood vial into the canister.
Sure. You pour the blood vial and it fills up about an eighth of the way.
An eighth.
Oh,
We're gonna need to contribute.
okay. So Cyrus kind of, you'll see him at the end of the hallway, just kind of go like, and he hovers his way back, because I think this lasts for like 10 minutes or something
Oh
like that.
god.
But
Yeah.
didn't you just click your heels recently?
Can
Or
you
have,
not
have you been
reset every
hovering this whole
time?
time?
It was from the when we were in the pit.
Oh,
It was before the short rest.
yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
It's like per long rest, you get 10 minutes.
Forget it. Well, let's keep going.
Okay. So Cyrus is gonna go back and gesture for the other
Gladly.
3 vials.
Here you go. Huh.
He's gonna take them back.
Should you give us the empty one and then we fill it up with blood?
Well, we
Yeah,
have to
sure.
I was
fill
gonna
the
leave
other
that
thing,
to-
yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Oh,
I was gonna do all 4 at the same time, but sure, you can take the empty one I have. One of you fill it up.
we'll figure something out. Yeah.
I'll do it.
Well,
We don't need
okay.
to use our own blood, right? If the statues are like leaking blood when we.
Yeah,
touch
exactly.
them.
Let's say,
Ooh,
like,
great points.
I'm going for you to come over. I'm going to start pushing on the thing and push on the stats.
You just start beating these statues full of blood.
Yeah, does the
Give
other
us the
one
blood.
Yeah, they keep.
Literally getting blood from a stone.
Yeah, they keep. Thank you, Matt. You got it. Yes,
Nice.
you get blood from a stone as you're able to generate enough to fill up the empty vial, and
Okay, so in that case, Cyrus is gonna sort of shuttle this back and forth till there's enough blood from the vials to fill up this canister at the end.
Mhm.
Does anything happen?
Okay, so as you shuttle back and forth with the assistance of your party, pushing on these statues, milking these statues for blood,
So gross.
you're able to fill up the canister till about 8 ounces are poured into this thing. Once the canister is filled up, the 2 doors swing open. The blades start to retract and hum or vibrate as they slowly pull into the wall, opening up the hallway, and the sound for the first time in this chamber of locking rings out. Yeah, the door is open.
Oh,
All
did
right.
we hear all that down at the end of the hall? Like,
As you look at the canister and everybody hears everybody hears this, you start to see the canister on its own. You don't know where, but it's slowly draining.
Time to go.
Gotta go.
Time to
I'll go
go.
first.
I will not go first. Go last.
Yeah, I'll go after it, you said.
All right, I'll go after Agent Peach.
All right, you're able to proceed through without issue. As you
Guys,
okay.
we did a puzzle correctly. Look at us.
Yeah, just required flying shoes. So
Yeah, we just needed to cheese the puzzle.
No, I love it. I love it. Yeah, you guys were gonna get fucked up otherwise.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so that gets you to the stairs down. Okay.
I mean, we've learned to understand the subtle signs of danger, like always lined with knives.
Or the ghostly head spirits nuking us with fireballs.
There you go.
I mean, we activated that one. We ran right into that.
But we needed to
Honestly,
get the
we
blood
needed them
from
though.
it.
That's how we got the blood. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Be a
As you
lot
work
less
your way down the
stone.
stairs, you spiral around the room. 5-foot wide stairs of black stone cling to the walls of this rectangular shaft. The stairs descend about 100 feet as you work your way down. As you get closer and closer, you start to hear wailing. Distant wailing at first, and gets louder as you get to the bottom of the stairs where you're placing your figures now.
Uh-oh.
That's it. There's nothing fancy about these stairs. They're not trapped. They're just it's a well-built staircase.
I feel like I can't trust you.
Like I can't trust anything.
So is there, as the picture indicates, like some kind of broken statue at the bottom of the stairs?
Yeah, I'm just getting to the. Yeah, it's it looks like the base of a statue similar to the one that you saw in the previous room, the one that you milked.
Can we try and milk this one? See if it does the same thing.
You see Agent Peach trying. He's just giving it the old college try, but nothing seems to be coming out.
Nothing's coming out, eh?
Like this one's been tapped. Okay. All right. As you, I'm assuming you're going to proceed to the next room.
Yeah.
Nah, I want to take a look first to see if there's anything obvious that looks.
Okay. As you peek, oh wait, that's the wrong. I was going to read the wrong text. Good thing I didn't. The awful wailing noise gets even louder as you approach this chamber. A beam of light from above illuminates a statue in the middle of the room. The statue is made of pale marble, and it's shaped like a man on his knees. Arms pinioned behind its back, trussed up in chains that cut into his skin. Hooks line the corners of the figure's mouth, pulling his lips away from his teeth. A smaller barb encircles his eyes, holding his eyelids open. All the while, hideous noise comes out from the statue's open mouth. Even though it's still, it's an expression of ecstasy on its face.
Oh.
Real Hellraiser shit happening here.
A double door made of iron is set into the statue's chest. While the surface has no handles, there is a triangle on each side, 40 feet long. So you can see on that map, 40-foot long triangle that is carved into the floor around statues surrounding it. Each statue at the point of the triangles are of stone arms that juts out from the floor, outstretched and over, like arcing over the statue in the middle. And I will give you, if I can copy this using my phone, because I, again, having to switch to downstairs, did not anticipate this until about like 20 minutes before you guys hopped on.
We appreciate you, Eric.
So bear with me. I was just a little too loud for Lachelle upstairs.
Really excited about D&D.
Share that. Light.
So, like, because we have the map from the devil, we actually see this little circular spot on the map.
That's where the light is beaming down from.
Because that, I believe, connects to here.
Hmm.
And then, I don't know, I feel like it's a secret room.
Sorry, so where do you think where's the light originating from?
Behind.
The room behind the stained glass.
Stained glass.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because we just went
Starting
down, so
Spartan.
we're right underneath there.
Hmm.
Or that circle is underneath that circle.
Yeah. So with that, setting the scene, what do you guys like to do?
I'm not going first. I'm sticking back now. I'm getting tapped out of everything. Out of health, out of spells.
Eric, I might have missed this. Is there something where that like dotted circle is on the map above that one arm?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
above.
that's where the light's coming from, Matt.
Oh, that's the light.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or below, if you like the left's the top
Yeah.
or
Oh yeah, understood. Understood.
So from my earlier religion check, I know like there's something to do with the betrayer or like the chained oblivion, the betrayer god. This looks kind of that-y. Is there any other like religion vibes I'm getting off of this?
Yeah. How do I put this? You've seen this imagery before. 3 arms around a circle.
Yeah.
That is symbology referenced in the symbol of the crawling king. What'd you guys like to do?
Eric, I would like to enter the room, but not cross over the triangle. So,
Okay.
so
As
I'm
you
just gonna come right here.
As you enter in the room, you hear the wailing get very loud. Yeah, that's close enough. However, since you are immune to being frightened, you are able to proceed without issue.
Would I be aware that I'm being frightened, but not being frightened?
No, you have all the confidence in the world to go in, despite the wailing sounds of the statue.
Right.
I'd like to investigate the hands. I'm coming in. I also can't be frightened.
Did you pass it?
I thought it was only Peach.
No,
Peach,
I passed it. I got a
didn't.
23.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
no.
I didn't pass.
She crushed it.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it was just
Everyone else failed.
sorry, I knew there was 2 of you, and I couldn't remember who the second was.
That's okay.
Yeah, so you're able to go in as you investigate the arm. Give me an investigation check.
I'm awesome at those. That's the first one. There. 15.
As you're looking, so the one that's closest to you, it's the shortest of the 3. It's about 20 feet tall, with the other ones being about 40 and 70 feet respectively. So the one by the light is 70. That's the tallest one. The right one, or the easterly one, is 40. The one you're at is 20. You get a strong sense that these things are emanating a powerful magic enchantment as you approach it, but without even touching it, you get the sense that they are imbued with energy, magical energy.
Okay. I'm gonna relay that to the group. You're close enough. I'll yell it back. They seem to have some sort of magical enchantment.
It's hard to hear you over the wailing.
what wailing?
No, because it's ecstasy, right? It's
Eric, that didn't come through. Can you say that again?
Good to know.
Now we know why. Too loud for Lachelle.
Can I tell, making my way around the room, can I tell anything different between the hands besides the sizes?
As you work your way around, and I'm gonna ask what everybody else is doing as you guys are walking in, you notice that there's a purplish glow coming from the top of these hands.
Okay.
Eric, can I pick a stone off the ground and throw it at the steel doors?
Yeah,
Yeah.
as you do.
It's like a bad idea.
Give me my distance. I'm not scared of anything.
It's true.
make sure I get this right. As the stone hits the door, it disintegrates.
Like just like dust or
Yeah.
smoke. But it was when it hit the door.
When it hits the door.
All right, don't touch that door. All right, Cyrus is gonna enter the room, but he's gonna go towards the south, away from the.
All right, Mister. I need you to make me a saving, please.
Oh, what? Sorry.
A wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy, another
Uh,
one of these.
Sorry, no, sorry. Charisma saving throw.
Oh, that's better. 21.
Oh,
You get like a pang of like digging the wailing sound, like you're a little into it
Yeah,
as your mind clouds of it, but then you shake it off and you are fine.
sweet. I was digging it.
Okay, now you proceed down into that further down into that room.
Yeah.
What else? What's everybody else doing?
Sorry, I guess there's like nothing else in here except for this gigantic statue.
Correct.
Move you.
I'm thinking to myself, like, there's a whole lot of nothing for, you know, the ground area is supposed to be carrying some artifacts. But all right.
What do you do? What's everybody else doing? We'll go around. Fox, what are you doing?
Well, I'm not gonna be first in there, but I guess I won't be last. I'm gonna walk in here and see what's up.
Give me a charisma saving throw.
Yeah, not looking forward to that. Four.
4?
Yeah.
Okay. And then all right. You hear the wailing, this like very very tantalizing sound as you kind of feel interested in pain. We will pick it up the next time you do something.
What?
I want to know what's everybody else doing. So
yeah, I might as well walk. I'll walk into the room too.
Tibbs, all right, charisma save if you're coming in.
8.
You likewise are like, yeah, there's something right about this. This like I feel happier here. Peach, what are you doing?
Can I go in covering my ears?
Sure.
All right.
All right. As you're holding your ears closed, you don't have to make a save.
With Agent
Okay.
H being smart.
So top of the order, we'll go around just to see what everybody else is doing. Borg, what are you doing? You've been throwing stones.
I would like to put a I guess like just touch over the line on the floor.
Yeah, as you do, no issue.
Kind of touch it twice, tap, nothing happens.
Yeah, nothing.
Move
You can get,
move like my whole body there, nothing happens.
I will say, as you keep going, nothing happens all the way to the point where you can get to the statue. Nothing happens.
I'll just go.
You even touch the side of the statue, and nothing seems to trigger.
I will go that far and stop.
Issa, you're now at the top, away from the group. What are you doing?
Can I inspect the statue for like any crevices? I'm just wondering if we need to make like a blood offering to this.
I'm gonna say your previous your previous investigation will carry the 18. You don't get the sense that there's any similar like containers or places to place stuff. The marble of these rocks, you get the sense that there's like energy, and as like you're kind of pouring up, it almost seems to be, for lack of a better word, climaxing as it goes higher to the top of these hands.
Okay. Can I send Dominic to go look at the top of this hand?
Sure. As Dominic climbs his way up to 70 feet, I'll say that takes the turn. I want to see what everybody else is doing before we get to resolve that. Going back down, Cyrus, what are you doing?
Okay, well, I guess Cyrus should stay in the room. I guess he's gonna go just check out this hallway to the right.
Okay.
East.
Yep, just the hallway.
All right.
Let me just make sure. Yeah. It just gets really dark and black as you go down, or as you look down that hallway.
Okay.
Fox, back to you.
Kind
As
of
you
drawn
look
to
around-
light, I guess. But
Pardon?
I'm going to try to
Before-
walk up. No.
Before you do anything, since you
Ah,
failed your,
shit. All right.
you're going to thirst for blood. I would like you
Okay.
to attack one of your friends. I'll let you-
All right. Well,
who do you attack?
Peach is closest, so I feel like if I'm thirsting for blood, I'm just going to lash out at whoever's closest. I have a dagger that I think Issa gave me. So either that or use like fire, which it's not going to get the most blood. It's going to cauterize the wound. So if I want blood, we're going to go with the dagger. So yeah, I guess I'll go for a swipe with the dagger at Mr. Peach over here.
Okay, make an attack roll, please.
I haven't used a weapon as this character. I don't know what I'm doing.
I could tell you about it. Do you have a dagger in your inventory?
Yeah, you gave me one. No, I got it. So yeah, it's the best roll I've, well, not the best, but unnatural 20.
Wow.
Yeah, I rolled a 16. Apparently, I got a +4.
I also have a question. Are you below half hit points?
Oh fuck yeah!
Okay. So, Agent Peach, you get slashed with this dagger. I don't know if I'm assuming the 20 hits.
Oh, definitely, yeah. What's the damage?
What's the damage?
1d4 +1.
Okay, cool.
Get wrecked. 3 points of damage. Yeah,
And I keep my hands on my head like ah.
Add another 4 to that.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
As you feel in your mind as the blade comes in. Oh, he loves that. As you hear that in your head. Make a wisdom saving throw, Fox, and we go to Tibbs. You're up as well. I'd like you to attack somebody that's nearby.
You know, I
Unnatural
see.
20 wisdom save.
Oh, sorry, what did you get, Fox?
Oh, sorry, wisdom save? That's a 26 now. I'm finally rolling well.
You're free from the effects.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. And I'm going to slim. Yeah.
So I guess I just saw Fox having all this fun, so I'm going to join in. But because Fox looks like he's having so much fun, I'm going to go for Fox, so I can have as much fun as Fox.
And I just put my hands on my ears. I'm not going to see this coming.
Make the attack roll.
Here's where all those ones would have come in handy.
That's a 25.
Yeah,
Wow.
that hits real good.
All right, so since that's I'm assuming that's with your rapier.
Yeah.
And
Didn't you
since-
give that away?
No, I have one left.
Yeah, he had 2.
I had like 3.
All right, so make the attack. Make the attack roll and add 6. Or the damage roll and add 6.
It's
I'm
max
down, I'm
damage.
down.
It's max
down.
damage. It's 19 with the 6. It's 19.
I drop.
Oh,
Holy shit.
Balls.
okay. Wisdom saving throw there, my dude.
Not out of it. I am now a problem for everybody in this room.
Yeah.
Agent
Flashbacks of Oda.
Agent
Oh yeah. Oda getting mind controlled is impossible to kill.
Oh god.
All right. So is there like a turn order or
I'm going through. We'll finish up with Peach here, and then I'll let you guys freeform if you want.
All right. There's a couple of things I'm thinking of. Does the statue seem like a creature?
No, but you get the sense that in each of these strikes, when both of them get hit, you can hear another wail of just like coming out of it.
Okay.
For the record, I did
Um,
not write this.
You didn't write it? Yeah, but you're
Sure.
voicing
This
it.
is Matt Mercer. This is some Matt Mercer bullshit.
There's 2 things I want to do, but I will start with one. I guess my first question is, whenever a spell includes material, does that require like free hands or anything, or is that just having material on you?
If it requires somatic, you need to use your hands.
Perfect. So I'll keep my hands on my ears. This probably isn't going to do anything, but I'm going to cast darkness on the point where the light is filtering onto the statue.
Okay, yeah. So if you cast darkness, you go way up there. You can cast darkness on it, and it'll blot out the light coming from this chamber. Yeah, well, because it's 60 feet and it's 20 foot, you won't actually be able to get your darkness point high enough to block the hole, but it'll block everything and it'll get this like ambient glow. So you've now like backlit the room rather than direct lighting on the room. So it's shrouded in dimmer light than you had before.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
That's one, and then I don't want to cut anyone off if anyone's jumping at the bit, but otherwise I'd try and cast command basically on the statue in case there's something there.
Okay, so you're holding your action there. Let's go freeform. Who wants to do something? Jump.
I want to do
Okay,
something.
me too. You did it first.
I am going to cast sleep on Tiburon.
Glad you went first.
But how do you know
You gonna
Tibbs is-
wail on our ally?
No, I was gonna deafen him to see if that would make a difference.
Oh, that definitely would have helped.
I feel like we shouldn't know that Tibbs is bad. He's just defending Peach.
I guess
no,
you're not
no.
wrong, actually, Borg.
Peach is in a shocking amount of danger right now.
Yeah.
Peach went out.
Sleep.
Okay,
Go night night.
Night night.
I need to.
What are you doing?
The wisdom save, I think.
It's the hardware acceleration got turned off. Hold on, I'm gonna.
Probably need a 3090.
It's because. Remember how I said rolling virtual dice lags the hell out of my computer?
He's like,
That's fucking
because-
wild.
It's because hardware acceleration is turned off for Chrome, so it's trying to do this all through Chrome and not use my hardware. Okay. All right, I'm gonna cast
oh, you're
sleep.
casting it high.
Well, yeah, because
No, I'm just checking. I'm not noticing.
he's gotta
You
go
do you,
down.
boo.
All right, here we go. Hello?
Don't you have to roll the hit first?
Yeah, but
It's 5d8. How much?
well, it's actually more than that because I'm casting it at a higher level.
God.
I need this to work. Why is it?
But I feel like no one's full health. But then again,
That's
like,
true.
but if you roll like 5 ones,
Yeah, if I roll terrible, then all right, level 2.
yeah,
Level
do
2.
whatever you gotta do.
But yeah, okay, that's weird. It won't let me
Why don't you just like in the corner, that?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
78,
78. Yeah.
level 2.
All right. Roll.
Oh, that's a lot.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, you're asleep.
How much and how much hit points does Tiburon have?
So the roll was 44.
I counterspell. What? I don't have counterspell. That's a joke.
Oh,
Jerk.
yeah.
And that
Way
hurts.
to.
No.
Yeah.
All right, Tibbs, you go out cold.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, okay, so that's Cyrus, that's Tiburon, you're sleeping. What's everybody else doing?
Hoping not to do a death save.
You are going to, however,
I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying on Fox.
Much appreciated. What does that do?
It just brings you up to 1.
Mm.
Or touch living creature that has 0 hit points. The creature becomes stable.
so that would be useful as you try to stabilize Fox. But he took a curse earlier today.
What are you talking about? Nothing like that ever happened.
And you cannot be stabilized. You can be healed, but you can't be stabilized. And you roll all your death saves at disadvantage.
But you're the healer,
This is
guys.
dumb.
I got nothing.
So
Can I
so-
cast Bless onto Fox to be able to help with the saving throws?
Yes. I love it.
Excellent.
So-
And I can do that to up to 3 people. Granted, it's only for a minute and we're not in combat, so it probably won't be that useful, but
Yeah, your darkness will drop as you do that.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Fox.
Okay.
Unless,
save.
unless Borg is doing anything.
Hmm.
Sorry, just can I heal Fox or is that?
Sure, you got the moment to do it.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the moment and
Oh, thank you so much.
cure wounds.
There you go.
That's a 9.
Oh,
Nice.
that's better than like the last time I healed myself.
You gather that anybody that didn't succeed going through that door may be affected by the same curse.
You don't die.
Got it. Don't die.
Ah,
Well,
yeah.
actually, so Cyrus's next priority is to try and drag Tiburon south to the hallway away from the statue and the wailing.
I was gonna tie him up while he's asleep.
I mean, you could do that too.
Agent Peach, since you with the bless, is there a somatic component to that?
There is, but I'm not going to bless him considering that he's back up. I'm gonna keep the darkness just in case there's any kind of interaction going on with the statue in the hands or something.
You still have your ears covered, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But have we interacted at all with the hands?
No.
My snake's up there. I was just about to check on what the purplish crystal is at the top.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll hold my action to see what that interaction looks like.
So as you get a message from Dominic, the top of the hand where it's open and up, Dominic gets to the top and there's a pustule, a purplish black pustule of energy just throbbing inside this hand, just like pulsing, throbbing, pulsing. I'm running low on description.
Glowing,
You get the
pulsing,
concept.
Throbbing.
throbbing.
Pumping. No, not pumping. That's a bad one.
Cool. I have a really weird question for you. I I like to imagine that Dominic could carry a dagger if he really wanted to.
He also he's a snake. He has teeth. He can bite.
I know, but I don't want to use his body.
I'm going to just tell you that no, Dominic can't wield a dagger.
Can he wield a gun?
He can't
You wield
hold
a
it.
gun?
I'm going to cut that off at the pass. Fucking snake with a knife. You've already put armor on the damn thing.
I put armor on the other one. I'm trying to be fair that it's not on this one. Okay, I'm gonna make him poke it with his tail, and hopefully I don't lose 2 snakes in this terrible place.
All right, make an attack roll.
Oh gosh, with the snakes. I don't remember how they attack, Eric, to be honest.
Just your own attack spell attack modifier.
Attack modifier. That one. Okay, cool. So I roll.
Mhm.
So 5 plus 8 is 13.
It kind of pokes into it, and like it's like poking into like a I don't know if you had like an old dog that had like those growths, like the tumorous growths off the side of it. It's like pushing into that.
Yucky.
And as you push in, like it kind of like pushes in and then like pulls back in. Like you got to push a little harder, or maybe hit a little harder to break the skin, but it definitely does bend to the push.
Because I have like all of the like chain of the Packmaster and stuff, my snakes should be able to cast my spells if I'm full focused on them, right? So we're gonna Eldritch Blast it. But I'm gonna have him like anchor around one of the fingers so he doesn't just get thrown the heck off.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna say is if you just sit here and keep Eldritch Blasting, eventually you'll burst through and pop this pustule. And as you do, the pustule pops, the arm starts to drain this purplish liquid down the side of the arm. As it hits, one of the segments of that triangle starts to glow with white glowing energy as it fills up the top of the along the floor.
Cool. That seems intentional. And I'm at the tallest one because I'm at the 70 foot because it's by the light. To those who can hear and are not covering their ears, I'm gonna say we need to pop the pustules up there.
We want to pop them.
I think we do. It seems like the door will disintegrate us otherwise. Can I like rip off some of my robe, which is getting shorter at each moment, and just like wrap it around Peach's ears? It's gonna be a mini skirt by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll give you that. Yeah, you can do that.
Wait, I might have.
I mean, I could deafen him, but I don't want to waste the spell slot.
No. I got sealing wax.
Oh yeah,
Just
we'll do both.
Just stuff a bit of wax in there, and you'll be good.
A cute
Where did
bandana
you get this?
situation going on.
Not wax from a ceiling, but like for sealant, right?
Like
Okay.
to seal a letter.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was like,
seal a letter.
just a random ceiling.
Where are you getting the
wax?
wax?
I'll take
I
both.
heard ceiling as in
Listen, this is
ceiling.
what happens when you take the diplomat's kit. The diplomat's kit.
All right, you stuff
Interesting.
wax into Peach's ears and then tie it off with the shreds of your now like mini skirt clothing.
Getting sultry.
I'm also doing it for Tiburon while he's asleep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good still.
Quiet.
I'm gonna keep my earmuffs on. I'm okay with this because I got Steve. I'm gonna send Steve to bark at the pus and try to blow them up with.
Bark at the bus.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I can say that you can do that if you're gonna use your pet companions to destroy these other. I'm not gonna go through all the rolling of attacking this thing, but after a little bit, you'll easily be able to destroy. And sure enough, the lights of the triangle fill in as the purple pustules drain from it, and the wailing starts to cease. That's what I can give you at this point.
Want to throw another rock at that door?
Sure do.
So Eric, can I go up and throw a rock?
You do. Cling, cling, cling. Falls off
Okay.
without just being destroyed.
Before I cross the triangle, can I do my tippy taps?
Mhm.
Nothing happens.
Nope.
Okay.
You're what?
Well, I
Like
just
tapping his toes, like
just checking, you know, just like yeah, let's go. Okay. Eric, I'm gonna go up to the statue.
Okay.
Can I poke the doors with my sword?
Yeah, as you poke, the doors swing open. These iron doors slowly push open. As you can see, almost like the torso of this statue looks like a hole that's been carved into it that leads down one of the legs of the statue, dropping into the darkness.
Like a set of stairs.
More like a happy fun slide.
A happy fun slide. So like a one-way
So-
trip.
I like how this is a tower going up, but we're just going down.
Yes.
It's a big spire, and we're just going down. Like,
We don't know how gravity works in this building.
I mean, we can also see the map. We have a full map, and like, I don't know about y'all, but this seems like it ends in that like butthole looking thing.
yeah, but what did the map cost us?
We don't know.
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah, for you, yes. You're because yeah.
You're the sole signatory on this contract.
Yeah.
So it's
Good luck
on
with
the
that.
soul.
So if we go down the slide, we won't get to open the doors.
Well, I need to open the doors. So,
So-
I'm not going down the slide anytime soon.
You don't want to
No.
go to the butt.
No,
Um,
no,
I'm
I
so
don't.
sorry, Eric.
is there still like
Love-
what was it, a pillar of light sort of at the top of the room? Or
Yeah.
what was?
Yeah, it's being obfuscated by the darkness spell that Agent Peach has cast.
$10 word.
Obfuscated.
Yeah.
I can stop the darkness if we want to be able to see.
Yeah, because like
Yeah.
I'm intrigued by that room behind the stained glass. Like I just feel like that could be where we get an amulet or something. I don't know, probably not, but we might get something good there. I don't know.
Hey, who knows? I'll stop the concentration on the darkness spell.
Beam of light radiates again into the room. That hole, that ceiling is 100 feet up. If you recall, 100 foot down descent down that staircase,
Well,
it's 100 feet up.
I'm gonna put Steve in the circle of light and see what happens.
He's brighter.
No!
Who would have thunk it? Okay. Yeah.
Can I?
Um,
Sorry, you're still doing stuff.
I don't know. I was hoping it was gonna be like, ooh, you get pulled up somehow. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not risking myself going in there, so I'm just gonna walk away. Yeah. That's all I got with that pillar of light.
Fox, are you connected to Steve in any way? Like, can you see through his eyes? Can you sense his feelings?
Well, yeah. Well, I'm in tune with his feelings. I know what's up. Like we're good buds. But no, I don't have the connection I think you're talking about. I don't have that.
I'm just wondering if you were to send Steve down the slide. Firstly, he'd illuminate it. Secondly,
Yeah. Let me see some specificity.
You know that Dominic do this.
yep, and that's how we lost Manassa. A lesson of just a day ago in this game.
You can get
Same
him.
day in this game.
You can get him back.
So yeah, I take a bonus action on my turn to command it to take another action. So that implies to me it's got to be within earshot.
Mm.
I think it's 60 feet.
I don't think it actually says a range
Okay.
on it, or at least if it does, it's confusing as all shit. And like I know I can spawn him within a certain range, but I don't.
Can I I can drop being able to see through Dominic's eyes and cast light on the slide. Like if I just tap my hands onto it,
So
that should illuminate the whole thing.
well, no, but I can send him. I can ask him to go all the way down. Like in theory, if
So you gather
don't-
the light. I'll just try and keep. It's like 30-foot radius. This slide
Oh, shoot.
well past that. Beyond the distance that this light spell can give you.
You touch one object that is no larger than 10 feet in any dimension, so I can't even do it.
so, well, but like once I send Steve on the slide, he's going down. So as long as Steve and was it Manasseh or whoever's going to go with him, as long as they go together, like Steve's gone. Like I'll have to get him back at some point, unless I don't know. But
What if
he could provide light.
Yeah, I mean, I could also light a rock.
Yeah, fair enough.
Is it concentration? No, it's not. So I could do that first.
Yep. You light the rock.
Give the rock to Dominic to just hold in his mouth.
Fine.
It's a 20-foot radius.
You drop the rock, your light disappears out of sight. You get the sense that it's a very long way down.
Mhm.
Can
Maybe difficult to climb back up if you were so inclined to.
And
Especially
that's
if you don't have arms and legs.
that's why I need to open the door first before I go down there.
All right. I agreed to get you into this bind of this contract. I felt like it was the right decision at the time. Felt guided, so I'm going to assist you in opening the doors.
And look at how well we're doing with this handy map.
Is there anything reflective in this room?
In terms of like,
Like there's nothing like a mirror finish or anything like that?
I would say your sleeping friend's rapier.
Okay, but nothing else in the room aside from whatever we brought.
Correct.
Asleep, no? When does he come out?
Plus a minute.
I have this object. I don't remember what it's from or if it was added from last session, but it's called the drift globe. Does that sound familiar to anyone?
Oh yeah, I took it from you. It was extremely essential in this quest.
Oh, okay. And have you already used it today?
Well, wait, sorry, no. I think the drift globe is something else.
We
Super
definitely
important.
took something that we
Yeah,
used to unlock stuff.
Yeah, I just so Foggy's drift globe, I just used it to open a door. It was like a key just to physically press
okay.
it.
Cool.
But does it have abilities?
Yep, you can use it to either cast light or daylight. So I was gonna say
I've not used
I would
its
just-
abilities.
hold on. Cool. I'll just hold on to that and go down the slide as this uses the daylight spell.
Agent
It'll
just
be a
fucking
60-foot radius.
fall to the
YOLO.
What's your
dive in.
health
Wait,
like, friend?
Wait, I gotta unlock
down.
the door.
Well, I feel like he's
What if we gave him the never-ending rope?
Well,
It's
he's
not-
got
it's not
30
never
jump
ending.
in. So this is what we
Mine's
do.
50 feet.
Sorry, I thought the slide was behind the door that we'd already opened.
It is, but
Well, it's
so
like-
if you look at the map further down, those little gear markers are what the demon said we had to open.
yeah, and like the door we're talking about here is like the chest door, right?
No, he's a demon.
Yeah.
I do.
So
Yeah.
you guys not want to go down the slide yet?
I'm worried that we won't be able to get back up to deal with this door situation, and then Cyrus's soul is forfeit forever, and his
Yeah.
body gets sold.
Oh, okay. Sorry, yeah.
I gotta hold up my end of the deal.
Yeah, I
So,
got 110
Rolo
feet.
Big
Got
character.
2 ropes.
blocked the door. You did not jump down the slide. Rolo stopped you.
I don't know. Did he stop you? Also, Tiburon, you've woken up by this point.
I did
But
not
you are
stop.
restrained. You're in my
You did
rope.
not stop
Actually,
him?
that's where
I
my
didn't do
rope is.
nothing.
Okay, so
Did someone go down the slide?
I don't think so then. I don't mean to split the party. I would like to go down the side. We've been talking about it for so long, but I didn't realize we would.
Let
doing something
me.
else.
I will send the rope down mid thing to go catch him and tie him up and pull
Okay,
him back
yeah.
up.
Cool.
Let me just go open the
Just
doors
be like,
and then
where
and then
are
we
you
can do the
going,
slide.
Peach? You gotta help Sirius unlock some doors
Like
first.
a master fisherman, you
Yeah.
you channel your previously seen chains and tentacles, and you whip them back up.
Can I check on Tibbs and see if he's normal now that we've plugged his ears? He's still restrained.
I would say I'm not going to go through all the roles, but after a while, he wakes up still in a struggle, and then as he's restrained, you would slowly gain your senses back.
Stop fighting.
Yeah.
Okay. So we see there's a slide, but I guess we're gonna help Sirius out with some
Yeah.
with some
Isn't it
doors
Cyrus?
first. Cyrus.
Yeah, I'm
He's
not
so
I'm not
serious.
going down that hallway to the east. I'm just gonna take the one to the south.
Check for traps.
Oh, sure.
You know what?
Like I'm at
Yeah,
the
Steve goes ahead. I follow Steve. He does not follow me.
I follow Fox.
Okay, so just to make sure I'm not missing anything. All right, so as you work your way down, you walk the length of this hallway.
Mhm.
And once you get to around here, you start to hear voices. Does anybody understand Abyssal?
It's spoken.
It's spoken.
Damn,
One sec.
I don't.
No.
No, infernal, not abyssal.
Okay. As you peek around Cyrus, you see standing in a pool of red liquid, a little too hard to ascertain what it is at this point, 2 7-foot-tall creatures, orcish in nature, as they are chanting, Akuka, Sabuda, Saku, and the pool starts to bubble. And that's where we'll end tonight.
Oh shit.